Warning: the following material may have content not fit for all viewers. Music, topics, and other items may not fit into your criteria of appropriate. If this concerns you, please leave now. Otherwise, sit back and enjoy the fucking show.
Hey there, folks. Happy Friday. Oh man, I sure am glad the day's over. It's been a long ass week. Sitting back. I hope everybody else is, whether it's a drink, a cigarette, whatever it is, hope you're able to relax, get the work week, off your shoulders. I'm sitting back tonight, drinking a $15 bottle of wine out of Crystal. Bam! With my pinky out, getting fancy. So cheers, guys. Happy Friday. Hope everyone has a wonderful weekend. But today I wanted to do a quick overview, and I got South Park going in the background too, so sorry guys if it's a little loud, but love this episode, so turn it down a little bit there. But like I was saying, today just want to real briefly go over the Moka Berserker. Finally got the build done on it, and really fun to fly. I took it out yesterday and did a little testing on it. Nothing too crazy, but definitely a good time, fun flying bird. So just kind of wanted to go over that a little bit, kind of show you guys what was going on. So the Moka Berserker, this is ultimately the guts out of the Armattan Mongoose that was gifted to me by JJRotoGeek. Thanks, brother. Appreciate the hell out of it. The guts of the Mongoose are in there. Blew one of the motors and broke the frame, well, one of the arms on the frame. So the rest of the frame, the rest of the good motors, and some props that I felt like throwing in there are going over to FPV Fanatic. There you go, brother. Hope you enjoy those props. Just a couple extra pairs I had laying around. There's some iFlight Nazguls and some, they're like generic butter cutters, but those are probably my favorite ones. But I just want to throw them in there for you. So hope you get a chance to try them, brother. So the guts came out of the Mongoose, went in here. I did get some new motors from Get FPV. As always, thanks guys at Get FPV. You guys are phenomenal. These are just standard Cobras, good old reliables. Nothing too terribly fancy. They're quick, obviously it's a Cobra motor, but they're not some crazy, 2700 kV. They're just 2500 kV, 2205. Nice, solid, reliable motor. Easy on batteries, still has some pep. Just a good all-around motor. So I went ahead and got those, put those on there. Everything else, like I said, is switched over. And as you can see, I did a kind of a double headhunter deal. JJRotoGeek likes to do the regular headhunter, as he calls them, which is the top mount upside down motors in the back, and then the bottom mount arms with the right side up motors on the front. I went ahead and did all upside down. Just trying something different. Not really any rhyme or reason why I did it. Just kind of thought it might be cool, and it is. It's kind of neat. It's something different. Something I'm not a huge fan of, though, that I was thinking of while I was putting it together. I don't like the battery positioning, and compared to, obviously where the props and the motors are. And I didn't want to put it on top. I didn't want to do a top mount battery because ultimately I want to put a GoPro up here. Which I'm going to have to find new spacing for my antennas. As you can see, I've got them coming out of the little eyes on the Moka guy there. But going to have to find a new place for the antennas. Not a big deal. I'll probably stick them back a little bit further, coming out here or coming out back here. That way I can get my GoPro right there. But yeah, like I said, bottom mount battery kind of made me a little weary running the props and the motors upside down like that. But I did have a small impact yesterday. The battery came out, didn't have any problems. Nothing got hit, nothing got cut. So I think as long as I'm vigilant about the disarming and everything, I don't think it's going to be an issue. One other thing that I wasn't a huge fan of, and again, it's something that I did, so it's something that I'm going to change, is I'm not a huge fan of having the antenna coming through the top plate like that. I know the holes there are meant for it and everything, and that's kind of why I put it there, but this top plate is pretty thin. I mean, it's not super thick, and I can just see that getting busted off there in a hard crash. It actually happened with my Hellbender, same exact thing. So that's going to end up getting moved and zip tied underneath this back edge here, and then coming straight out the back. That way, obviously, you don't have that goofy thing sticking up. But I wanted to get it together and fly it. I was really itching bad to do so. So my thumbs, I had itchy joystick thumbs. So I went ahead, threw it together, got it up in the air, and it's awesome. So like I said, a couple little things I'm going to change. One other thing I noticed, I didn't really notice it when I was doing the dry fit or just doing the review of the frame, but one thing I did notice when I put it together, the top and the bottom plate flare out at this end, and it's because of these carbon fiber camera mount, these little side plate deals here. And you have to have those whether you're using the TPU or the design, the carbon fiber head, I call it. Looks like a freaking head on the end of it. You still have to use those side plates, and it looks like those side plates might have got cut too tall. They weren't cut down enough, and it's causing, like I said, this top and bottom plates kind of flare out. So alright, so picking up where we left off. Sorry about that, guys. Had a phone call, a little interruption there, but it was the wife. It was pretty important. Never want to brush that one off. You guys end up in the doghouse. Just a little bit of advice. So now that we're back, like I was saying, this top and bottom plate just kind of flare out a little bit. So what I ended up doing was put some O-rings between the CNC standoffs and the bottom plate. It took up a little bit of the space, and it kind of lessened the warp on that. Something else I'm probably going to do when I do all my changes, when I switch that antenna around and everything, I'm going to put some nylon, just the M3 washers you get with the little nylon screw kit. Put some of those nylon washers underneath of those O-rings just to help take up a little bit more space and kind of relieve some of the tension stress on the ends of these plates here. But other than that, this thing is really sweet. I really like this bird. This is actually one I bought off JJRotoGeek as well. Thank you very much, brother. It's badass. I really like this frame. Came in a little heavier than the Mongoose, which I'm not, that's not a huge issue to me because I personally like a little bit heavier of a bird. The momentum that it carries, things like that, just the way it flies, handles, stuff like that. I just enjoy flying a heavier bird. So just personal preference. Another thing that I wanted to note here was the Cobra motors. Like I said, I got from GetFPV, and I wanted to share this all with you guys. So I get the motors. I also got some 6-inch props, some of the hulky 6-inch props for my, they're kind of like hulky, but they're gem fans for my Ewok. Yeah, so I got those, and I got the motors from GetFPV. So I get the box in, I open the box up, and sitting on the top of the box is that. I've never gotten that before. I'm not sure what the reasoning for that is, but I was able to read the fortune that's inside of the cookie through the side, and it says, build, fly, crash, repeat. So I'm going to go ahead and open it up here for you guys, just in case anyone else gets a fortune cookie from GetFPV. And we'll just go ahead. Ooh, actually, I'll be able to, without causing a mess, making a mess all over my already dirty workbench, see if I can get this out of there. Oh, it's not going to work. Okay, fuck it. Bam. So, build, fly, crash, repeat. Thanks, guys. Thanks, GetFPV. That's pretty unique, pretty cool. Definitely give you a little laugh when you open up your box of quad parts and you got a fortune cookie sitting on the top. So, pretty neat little thing, guys. Appreciate that. That's pretty cool. But yeah, just like I said, I wanted to go over real quick the build on this, kind of talk to you guys a little bit about that, and then. Like I said, obviously going to throw up the flight footage here in just a second and let you guys check that out. Nothing too crazy, just kind of getting this thing out and getting the first flights going. But thanks, guys, for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Moka Berserker, badass frame. Definitely recommend checking it out. Very, very cool, especially if you're looking for options as far as camera mounting. You've got TPU options, you've got carbon fiber options, and especially if you're looking at like the Armattan Rooster and all that crap. Check this out, guys. I mean, this is sweet. I'm a huge fan. So thanks, guys, for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and hope you enjoy the flight footage. Catch you next time.
Bring me birds with broken wings, men with all the answers, people who have killed. Give me incurable cancers, bring me beaches slick in oil. Give me disregard for doubt, streetlights shine on broken roads where no one is about. I want that hopeless green depression, punishments without a cause. Give me impotent obsession, a disregard for laws. I want the trees in single file, bring the corpse of something rare. Show me children who are sinners, show me mounds of human hair. I climbed up the mountain just to kill my son. An angel tried to stop me with a ram. Well, he said your mind's infected, but I said you lack perspective. You gotta walk the bottom if you wanna see the top. La da da da, la da da da, la da da da. I can't drink wheels that won't stop spinning. Teach my children not to think. I want the fruit that tastes like nothing. Extra crumbs for every crook. Give me lessons without questions, and mild disdain for books. Give me metaphors unraveled, poetry defined. Bring me the head of Dionysus, but please don't spill out the wine. Trade the future for the present, trade me ashes for my history. I don't need no look inside, I know the answer to the mystery. I climbed up the mountain just to kill my son. An angel tried to stop me with a ram. Well, he said your mind's infected, but I said you lack perspective. You gotta walk the bottom and you wanna see the top. La da da da, la da da da, la da da da, la da 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 da, la da da da, la da da da, la da da da, la da da da. Oh, I know they call me crazy. There will be no turning back. I don't care if things get ugly. Once the word of God is spoken, there's no way to take it back. You gotta walk the bottom if you wanna see the top.
Mittens?